My name coming out your mouth, then I feel flattered. Cause when they stop talking about you, then you don't matter. Since yay high, young and used to stay fly. Never snitched the rule, a lot of y'all forgot to play by.
Marquise Mack was a resident of Dover, Delaware, who became deeply involved with the MOB Piru Bloods, a set of the broader Blood street gang network. In internal court documents, Mack is described as a high-ranking member of the Blood Street Gang. Investigators traced him to the MOB Piru set, identifying him as a supplier for that set operating in Kent County. At the same time, Dover law enforcement identified the G-Shyne Bloods, a local set in the Dover area, as part of the network addressed by Operation Rise-N-Shyne. Thus, Mack's role bridged both sets: his affiliation with MOB Piru, his operational presence in Dover, and the larger arc of the investigation that implicated G-Shyne as one of the 4 criminal street gang organizations disrupted. The origin of Operation Rise-N-Shyne began in early 2020 when the Dover Police Department and Delaware State Police confronted growing gun violence and narcotics activity. According to the investigative report, a string of firearms and narcotics arrests early that year led to a broader probe. By June 2020, the full operation was launched. It spanned 6 states: Delaware, Maryland, Ohio, Virginia, North Carolina, and Georgia, and targeted 4 local criminal street gang organizations: G-Shyne Bloods, MOB Piru Bloods, Sex Money Murder Bloods, and 48 Gang. In the key briefing document issued January 14, 2021, investigators wrote, "The network was the MOB Piru set of the Blood Street Gang, and the source was Mr. Marquise Mack." That line alone captured how central Mack had become. Not just a dealer, but the source for the MOB Piru set in Dover. The report also explained the Shyne in the operation's name, a direct reference to the local G-Shyne Bloods gang that dominated certain Dover neighborhoods. As the investigation developed, evidence revealed that Mack's supply line ran from the Atlanta, Georgia area into Delaware. That meant a large-scale ecstasy distribution network. The official report listed the seized contraband: more than 15,000 doses of ecstasy, 72 grams of MDMA powder, 12.8 grams of methamphetamine, 3.675 grams of heroin, 1,058.49 grams of marijuana, 41.4 grams of cocaine and crack, 28 firearms, and over $22,000 in cash. Court records show that Mack was indicted in a massive racketeering and drug trafficking investigation. The indictment charged Mack and 36 other defendants on 151 counts. Mack faced 88 of those counts, including racketeering, conspiracy, solicitation to commit murder, drug dealing, and weapons offenses. One of the most chilling allegations against Mack was solicitation of first-degree murder. Court records say he allegedly asked co-defendant Bashan McIver to shoot and kill a rival, tying that act of violence directly into the enterprise's pattern of control. In the sweep of Operation Rise-N-Shyne, more than 50 people were arrested and 39 indicted as of January 11, 2021. While the full list of those charged is long, several names stand out for their connection to Mack's network. Devin Coleman, identified as one of Mack's co-defendants, was later convicted in the same operation of possession of fentanyl and a firearm and sentenced to 45 years in prison, suspended after 29 years. Michael Taylor, a Camden, Delaware defendant also tied to the operation, pleaded guilty to possession of a firearm during a felony and drug dealing and was sentenced to 25 years, suspended after 5 years, followed by probation. Brandon M. Holler from Dover was listed in the official operation document for multiple drug dealing and conspiracy charges, as well as endangering the welfare of a child. Each of these men played a part in the network that moved narcotics, carried weapons, and enforced gang business in Kent County. Behind the scenes, law enforcement tracked his moves through undercover buys, surveillance, and court-authorized wiretaps on multiple phones. By November 2020, the multi-agency task force, which included the FBI, DEA, ATF, Delaware State Police, and the Dover Police Department, was ready. In February 2022, Mack's legal battle ended when he pleaded guilty to 5 counts of felony drug dealing related to Operation Rise-N-Shyne. He was sentenced to 24 years in prison, suspended after 10 years, followed by probation and GPS monitoring. Devin Coleman and Michael Taylor, 2 of his co-defendants, received lengthy sentences of their own. Coleman received 45 years, suspended after 29 years, and Taylor received 25 years, suspended after 5 years. Their sentences reflected the seriousness of the enterprise. An organization that spanned states, involved guns, drugs, and violence, and functioned like a business under gang branding. Mostly, the public remembers the bus, the weapons, the pills, the dozens of arrests. But underneath was an infrastructure. There was a supply chain that started in Atlanta, moved through couriers, and ended in Delaware neighborhoods like Capitol Green, Liberty Court, and Manchester Square. Each location was selected for its layout and the difficulty of surveillance. Mack and his network moved carefully, using rented cars, prepaid phones, and coded language. They built a business that thrived on secrecy and intimidation. Law enforcement had to match that precision with patience, surveillance, and coordinated raids. For Dover, Operation Rise-N-Shyne was a turning point. The city, known more for quiet suburbs than gang wars, suddenly found itself on a federal radar. Police Chief Thomas Johnson described the operation as a collaboration that exposed how local crime can be part of something national. It proved that a regional supply line could transform an entire city's threat profile. Neighborhoods that once felt untouched by organized gangs were now caught in a network of distribution and violence. This story is not only about one man, but about how local gang life merges with national enterprise. It's about how a color, a name, and a code can connect cities hundreds of miles apart. It's about how a small-town supplier became a critical part of a multi-state operation, and how that operation finally ended when a network collapsed under its own weight. For Mack, it meant prison. For Dover, it meant a reckoning. For the MOB Piru and G-Shyne sets, it was proof that loyalty and power can build fast. But when the law moves in, the empire falls even faster.